Tony Stark is suffocating, high above the clouds, locked inside his own armor. He claws at the sealed faceplate as panic fills his eyes. In his arms, the Black Widow is going limp, her oxygen gone, her breath fading. The armor isn't responding. It's not his armor anymore. And this entire disaster began 5 weeks earlier. 5 weeks ago, Tony told Natasha that one of his prototype Iron Man armors had been stolen, the kind of weapon that could destabilize nations. When she asks who helped him build something so advanced, Tony shuts her down, classified. Natasha tracks the armor to Russia, but Tony warns her he's the only one who can access it before the encryption breaks. She smirks. "You'll make a fine Russian." A full makeover begins. Disguise implants, freckles, new hair. Pepper Potts says he doesn't need a new look. He needs a new personality. 3 weeks ago, Tony learns Russian. 2 weeks ago, he trains with Natasha so he doesn't dance like an American. By the final week, Tony Stark is gone. Tony infiltrates the arms facility with Natasha feeding intel through an earpiece. At first, the dealer seems charmed by him. Too charmed. Then the facade drops. She knew the plan from the beginning. She is Sunset Bane, industrial saboteur and Tony's old enemy. Tony is captured, strapped down, and scanned. Bane wants his brainwave patterns to bypass the Iron Man suit's neural encryption. Meanwhile, Natasha breaks inside, only for a massive red silhouette to smash through the wall. The Crimson Dynamo. Natasha is thrown across the room as Dynamo charges in. Tony, still restrained, feels the stolen Iron Man armor boot up against his will. Every weapon system activates. The suit launches. Natasha, moments from being crushed, fires a grappling line, hooking onto the flying armor and whipping it straight into Crimson Dynamo. Both machines crash in an explosion of sparks, but the armor still has Tony trapped inside. Natasha grapples onto him as the altitude climbs. Her oxygen runs out, her body weakens. Tony screams at the suit to open, but it ignores him. The armor has turned into a prison. With her final breath, Natasha pulls Tony close. To him, it feels like a desperate kiss, but it's not affection. It's strategy. She slips a heart attack pill into his mouth, designed to stop his heart for a few seconds. Because if Tony dies, the neural link dies too. The suit shuts down. The armor spirals out of control, tearing open a glowing temporal portal. Tony realizes too late. Temporal armor. Doom's idea. They crash through the roof of the Avengers Mansion, decades in the past. The Hulk, Thor, Wasp, classic Iron Man, all staring in shock. A second later, the teleporter drags them back to the present. Tony wakes in Natasha's arms, still weak. She glares at him. "Do you have a weak heart, or were you trying to scare me?" He manages a faint smile. "I gave you a scare?" She laughs under her breath. "Of course, you're my ride home." The smoke clears as they walk away together, bruised but alive. If you want more long-form Iron Man stories or Black Widow missions, subscribe and stay tuned.